report to the cage.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event of the evening. Scheduled for 8 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Mike Tyson's got a target on his opponent from the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk. You can see exactly what's in his scope. David Haye making his way down to the ring. And he does so with a confidence where he knows he put all the hard work in and is ready to explode inside those ropes. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway. You can hear the corner of David Haye telling him to clinch right now. They know that he was rocked. Look at this swarming attack. David Haye's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. And these mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
Goes up top with the right hand. Tyson's opponent here is not known for being a guy that can really go deep into fights. Doesn't have a lot of stamina. Mike may make that very easy and good marriage for him.
Yeah, that works perfect for Tyson because that probably means that his opponent is going to come out fast. He's going to be desperate early. He knows he can't go late. And Tyson loves to get a guy early.
Iron Mike lands the left good. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. And he just holds on there. Boom! Boom! That was a fine block by David Haye. Oh, that's gotta hurt. It takes a big punch to bring down a big man like David Haye. But Haye is down. Finding the energy to rise up after being rocked. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Solid hook. Double up with his punch. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. End of the round. And So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point. But not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to put all the tools out of the tool set. And it's important to remember that.
David Haye is doing a good job of being strong on his feet right now. He was rocked in that last round, but his opponent doesn't appear to be seeing any damage standing opposite him, and he ties up on the inside.
Keep moving! Keep moving! Come on! Get fucked!
Right back downstairs. Not precise at all by Mike Tyson. That was nice. He just threw the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by David Haye.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Nice work, the left hand to the head. David Haye's work in training camp is now paying off. You see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination. Protecting his head well with his guard. David Haye's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he can go through that door.
Tyson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Pulls the trigger fast. David Haye's on the receiving end of a hook. Mike Tyson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Hit the butt! Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by David Haye. And we come to the end of round number 2. Tyson's got that look. He's got that look like, hey, I know exactly why I had success in that last round. He was able to stun his man, Teddy.
Yeah, you can see that confidence, that body language. Now it's up to an adjustment from his opponent.
Nice and relax. You're in control, all right? Come now. You're in control. Take your time.
Is underway. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. David Haye's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Good flush shot upstairs. Right to the belt line. Good, smart, tactical move here, backing up his opponent against the ropes. Tyson's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Keep moving. Keep moving. You're doing great.
A precise hook by Tyson he showed us. And now another left. A little head hunting with the right. Tyson's opponent knows exactly what the game plan would be now. That counter. Look at that! And once David Haye's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Tyson's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there.
You're doing great. Keep on. Don't protect the destiny. Relax. You gotta relax. You gotta move out there. Right? Move. Okay, keep moving. Breathe now. Breathe. Good? You can recoup from that.
Round number 4 underway. David Haye's been throwing a lot of punches, but Teddy, they've been completely ineffective. He's down on your scorecard, hasn't won a round yet.
Well, this is a case where throwing punches is detrimental because he's throwing them from too far away, leaving himself wide open and getting caught.
I don't want to criticize. Solid. Some way, somehow, he's got to try to get up. David Haye's down, and he looks to be out.
Now we're going to see what's inside this man. And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
He missed with that headshot. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. David Haye quickly dismisses that incoming punch and turns it into a score of his own. Tyson's realizing right now that this David Haye's damaged by him, and banging away he goes from absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world. He just floored him with that punch.
Short one, maybe 6 inches.
Haye's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head now.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that ends it right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His finger ball. Boy, it went down quick.
David Haye's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss. applause for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your
As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Mike Tyson is now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, we want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.
Fire in the beat, that's fire in the beat, the beat that makes